G'day, Simon and James. Welcome back to South OC Cars and Coffee. Next weekend's supposed to be the big weekend because, of course, we've got the Red Bull F1 car. But this weekend, insane.
Massive.
Absolutely insane. Every park is full. I don't think we've ever had more supercars here than we've got this week.
It's mental.
What have you seen?
Porter Ranch Exotics brought out about 40 cars, so probably more 3RSs than we've ever had in one place.
Yep.
A bunch of Ford GTs, we have SVJs, 812s, just about everything you could want to see. We have an LFA as well, which is very, very special.
Yep.
What have you seen this morning?
Not here yet, but going to be here very, very soon. Our friend Tim sent me a text message. He's bringing a Koenigsegg, so that'll be here soon as well. Hey, don't forget, if you're coming to South OC Cars and Coffee, please remember to respect our rules. No speeding, no revving, no burnouts. That includes on the streets of San Clemente and getting on off those freeways. Tons to see. Let's go for a walk and check it out.
Let's do it. Two very, very special cars next to one another. First of all, the 997 GT3 RS. This was owned by one of the guys from Bowden Auto House beforehand and has since changed owners. This car is absolutely perfect. Slammed on a set of beautiful BBS wheels. You have a paint match cage on the inside, same champagne color. Quick release wheel, the buckets, absolutely everything on this car is perfect. Bowden exhaust, tons of carbon fiber as well. And then next to it, Lexus LFA. We've had many of these at the event, as I'm sure you guys remember. We had about 42 of them a little earlier on this year, but it does not ever get old seeing these at South OC Cars and Coffee. Beautiful car, V10 NA, really cannot go wrong. Absolutely love it. Between the LFA or the 997 3RS, which one are you guys taking? Someone has gone crazy with the spec sheet on this 992 Turbo S. Has probably every option that you could possibly want. Absolutely love this car. It's a PTS orange. I'm not sure the exact name of the color, but it's beautiful. It has the aero pack as well. You can see the accentuated front lip on this and the little tips on the wing at the end. Has center locks as well. If you're going to do a turbo, I'm a firm believer that you need to have center locks on it. CCBs, of course. Just an absolutely beautiful car. It has the 21-way adjustable seats on the inside. Someone has gone through and ticked pretty much every box for this. Very, very good job. This is arguably probably the most aggressive Huracan STO that we've ever had at South OC Cars and Coffee. Take a look at this thing. You have a carbon splitter on the front, which I've never seen someone do to an STO before. Someone's done a very, very good job. And then what appears to be, I would assume HRE, but replica wheels. They're not actual HREs, you can tell because they have a different carbon lip on them, but a very pretty looking wheel nonetheless, and someone's definitely done a very, very good job putting this car together. Looks great, absolutely love it. It's lowered as well, has a set of, I believe 1016 skirts on it, which looks great. Very, very cool car. This is what I like to call almost an SVJ Roadster. So you're starting off with a Aventador, I assume either an Aventador S or an LP700, and someone's done like an SVJ conversion to the rear, and then some sort of conversion to the front end. It looks pretty interesting, so it has kind of like a 1016 style hood and lip on the front of it. Cool wheels on it, multi-spoke, three-piece, looks great. The interior on this is very, very nice. You have the red Alcantara, and then towards the back you can see it's almost an SVJ. So the only real giveaway aside from like just the panels is the fact that it doesn't have the center lock wheels, but someone's done a very good job with it nonetheless. Done a lot of tasteful modification to it. Very, very cool. Seems like today's the day for cool spec Porsches. So first of all, we had the orange 992 Turbo S over there, and then we have another one here, which is another beautiful PTS color with the aero pack and the center locks. It's pretty much an identical replica of the orange one that we have over there, just a different exterior color. Someone has also gone crazy with the spec on this. You have the carbon mirrors, center locks, massive CCBs. Again, you have those sport seats on the inside. An absolutely beautiful iteration of the Turbo S. Love it. And now ending the exotics row off with a bang, we have the SF90 Aceto Fiorano package on the BBSs. Absolutely love this car. We've had it here a few times before. This is probably the best spec SF90 that I think I've ever seen. And then next to it, we have a lineup of R1 GT3 RSs. So all of these from the guys over at R1 Motorsports have the crazy exhaust on them. These cars are wild. Let's see which one you guys would take between the gray, the black with the little race livery, or one of these three blue cars. I think if I was gonna pick one, it would be this car right here. It's absolutely stunning. PTS blue, so pretty. Absolutely love it.
Hey, check this out. I'm seeing a crowd. I know exactly what has caused this crowd. It's a guy called Tim, a friend who sent me a text message earlier. Even the dog's excited. Come and check this out. We're just going to sneak through here if we can, get past everybody, and yeah, there it is. The Agera RS. This is Tim bringing this thing in, and James getting some photos. All right, this Agera RS that Tim brought in, this is called RUTHIE, and RUTHIE has a rather interesting story behind her. If we look on the engine cover, there is a number in here, and that number says 277.9 miles per hour. This is the car that basically created the world speed record a few years ago. 277.9, I think I said mile an hour. So it had to do it in one direction, back the other direction, and then average it out. So this is a very, very, very special car. Can you imagine sitting in this thing doing that sort of speed? I mean, at least it's built well. It's just absolutely incredible. The Agera RS is a few years old now, but you know what? It still looks amazing. There's still such incredible engineering. Look, coming down in here, it's just, so here's your transaxle gearbox, here's your drive shaft through here. There's all the suspension, all this beautiful carbon fiber in there. It is just such a special car. Not built to a standard of anything else. That's the one thing about Koenigsegg. He's always built things which are the way he wants them, not necessarily inspired by anybody else's design. Even engineering, when you look at some of their other cars that they're building these days, just very, very special. We are so happy to have this car at the show today, and I mean, look at the crowd around it just trying to get a look of it. Welcome to the guys from Paint Protection to South OC Cars and Coffee, part of the family. I've got some amazing cars here. Got this beautiful Revelto and also this Urus over here. Now these guys make a PPF film, that's why they are here. So make sure to come and see them, check them out. They're amazing product here at South OC Cars and Coffee. Walking past, looking at this old Mini here. Looks like mid-60s by the fact it's got these sliding windows back here. They went to roll up windows a little later on. Have a look under the hood. That is a little different. So normally they'd have this little engine in here. It could be anything from, I think it was 872 up to 1272, I think was the cubic capacity they did. But is this your car?
Yes.
So you've got a little supercharger on this guy.
Exactly.
Is it a purpose-built kit, or did you actually have to put everything together yourself?
It is a kit
Right.
that you can get from this company, VMAX S-Cart.
Right.
Okay, in England.
Yep. So is that a Weber that's on there, or is it Solex?
It is a Weber. It is a Weber, a Chinese Weber.
Oh, okay. Now, any issues with overheating?
No. Well, yes. I put this radiator in too
Yep.
at the same time.
Yep.
It's a competition radiator.
And what's the cubic inch on this motor?
1300.
1300, is it? Okay.
cc, 1275. Actually.
1275. Yeah, I said 1272. I wasn't far off. Hey,
No.
good job. Great little car. Thank you for bringing it out.
Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters, tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Woo! Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream.
Hey, this Cutlass is pretty cool. It's old school drag car set up here. Have a look at this thing. Just amazing. So you can see it's sitting on a solid axle, running these skinnies on the front, and what looks like a Firestone on the back, but she's stripped pretty naked. It's got a quick release steering wheel in there, her shifter, and then underneath here, have a look at this Oldsmobile engine sitting there with a tunnel ram and a couple of Hollies sitting up on top. This is super, super cool. Have a look. So this thing's a bit interesting. Have a look at it. It is a slammed Bronco under the hood. This is quite funny. So see the engine cover? The engine cover is obviously off a Mustang. Right, you can see underneath there, powered by Ford. When I look down underneath, that is not powered by Ford. That is an LS engine sitting underneath. It's got 5.7 written on the cover that's sitting underneath it, which probably means it's an LS1. So Ford cover on a GM engine in this slammed, very cool looking Bronco here. Quite an interesting build. Nice looking fuel cell back there. Interesting. Talk about a sleeper. Have a look at this. This is pretty cool. This Challenger under the hood. 2 turbochargers sitting there, forcing air out of the intercooler into the top of that intake manifold over there. This is quite an interesting build back here. I bet it's a bit of a sleeper. If this is original, this is worth a whole lot of money. It'll be interesting to see. It looks all original, all the horns and everything underneath here. This is pretty crazy. Look at this back here. Got the ram tube sitting on the top of the downdrafts in there. Who owns this? Is it an original one or is it a recreation?
Yes, it's a one-off handmade car.
But it's not built by Porsche originally?
It's designed by me.
Designed by you? It's a really interesting build. It looks really good. It looks like it could have come out of the factory. Have you been to the Porsche Museum in Stuttgart?
No, I haven't.
There's something I'm going to show you in a minute, a photograph of one of the original designs that Ferdinand did of a pre-Model A, the first one. Cool. But it's got some of the similar lines. This is really cool. So you crafted all the panels and everything for it?
Hand-built, handmade aluminum panels.
How long did that take you?
About 10,000 hours.
Wow. And were you building over a wooden or a steel frame?
Just built it by eye.
Did you really?
Yep. Yeah.
And when were you first diagnosed as being insane? Because man, that's some work.
Long time ago.
Hey, this is great. I really love the engine. So what did you start off as the basis for the car?
So it's a tubular frame. It's like a space frame,
right,
similar to like an aircraft frame or a Maserati birdcage or a 300 SL.
Yep.
And then the skin is mated to that by folding the sheet metal over flanges that are welded on.
Yeah, that's interesting. And was there a donor car that you started off with?
No.
That's amazing.
I just collected all 356 parts and built it based on those parts.
I mean, that's really impressive. The fact that you didn't start off with something as your donor is really impressive that you did that.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Thank you.
It's really cool. So was there something that was the original Speedster that inspired you, or was there something else that you could see that in your mind's eye that you wanted to create that was your own vision?
Yeah, I worked with a lot of 356s and race cars and kind of at some point realized like that I could also design a beautiful car and make it.
Yep.
And instead of coming up with a replica or making something that was already done, I decided to just do my own vision.
Oh mate, it's really good. Good job. Thanks. Really nice. Very, very cool. All right, so this is Grant over here. You're one of our regulars and volunteer, and you take photos and send them across, which is great. This was his grandpa's car, 20,000 miles, mate?
About 20,000.
Look at the interior in it. I mean, what's amazing about it is the plastic cover that's over the top is actually textured. I got to ask, have you ever driven it on a really hot day wearing shorts?
Yes.
How was that?
Very sweaty, but it kept it off the seats, which is what it's
Yeah. What a cool old car. So it was grandpa's car, 20-something thousand miles. Got the original covers on it.
It was sitting in a field for about 40 years.
Oh,
Got
man.
it up and running, drove it back from Oklahoma.
Right.
Last time it was right on the road, it was 83, so.
Man, you breathed some life back in it. What a cool old car. What are the plans? What are you going to do?
I just had a bunch of work done to it, so the plan now is cruise it around and drive it.
Yeah,
so,
do that.
Yeah.
Don't put too much in it. As long as it's reliable, just enjoy it, brother. Thank you for taking photos each week, mate. We appreciate you. Oh man, this thing is so cool. Check it out. 1956 wagon, but under the hood, That is a Coyote engine built by Roush by the look of it as well. Love everything about this. Love the red wheels. I love the two-tone paint color. Love the two-tone interior, and the same with the dash. Everything about this is super, super cool. And of course, not to be outdone, this wonderful Nova sitting next to it as well. Love those wheels under there. Got some nice brakes as well. Nice interior. Dash looks like it could have been original, but it's a modern dash as well. Her shifter in there. Nice looking steering wheel. Under the hood, LSA, that engine that powered the Gen 5 Chevy Camaro ZL1 and also the CTSV Cadillac as well. And in Australia, some of the club sports actually ran that LSA engine as well. Great engine. This has had some extra work done to it, running a catch can over there, and it's running an aeromotive fuel system. Super neat with all these AN fittings and everything. Someone's done a really, really good job of this. It's a busy morning when you come over to the back row and look at this Urus R8, a couple of Ferraris over here, F8s, just crazy, right? Pretty cars. We got a group of Z-cars just leaving us now, but they reached out to us in advance, said they wanted to come to the show. We brought them in early. What do we got over here? 350. I love all these classics through here. Look at this. This is what I love. This is a 240, I think. Just absolutely pretty. Look at the wheels on it. Wonderful little car. Yeah, I love the 240. They're just small. They were nimble. They were a two-seater. They didn't try and do a 2+2. Great little car. This one we've spoken about before. Rolling through, got a 370 and another 370 there, and then a 350 over here. Just missing a 300 SX in this group. A lot of people have walked past this and not know what it is. It's a Studebaker Avanti. They're actually an iconic car for the US. A bit of history behind them. Studebaker built them between 62 and 63, and they were supposed to be America's high-performance luxury coupe. That's what they were pitched at. It's so funny when you look at high performance. They weren't really. They had a 289 cubic inch engine. They were 240 horsepower. You could either get them with a 3-speed manual, 4-speed manual, or 3-speed automatic. So they weren't, by today's standard, big horsepower, but at the time, they were iconic. They weren't cheap, and they certainly had a different design cue from other cars that were around at the time. So always great to see cars like this at the show. Man, busy morning. So many cars rolling out. Got an STO over here, NSX over there. This is pretty cool. Video rig rolled in earlier. Overflow lot. People are starting to leave us now. It's 10:30. Starting to roll out. But there's so much cool stuff around here. Little Golf R sitting there. Over here looks like a 570S. I'm guessing it is. Have a look at this thing. All we need is some popcorn because I can smell that it's running on corn already. This is super cool. Turbo there. How much horsepower? 541 on high boost. That's pretty cool, hey?
That is it for a very busy South Sea Cars and Coffee. Thank you guys so much for coming out and supporting the event. Please remember, if you are attending, respect our rules, no revving, no speeding, no burnouts. That includes on the property, driving through the streets of San Clemente, then getting on and off those freeways. I want to say a massive thank you to all the sponsors. We have the Bracketeer Way Marketing, Maguire's, Mazda, Next Level Auto Protection, Spark, iAccent Lawyers, Go Bubble Tire, Sierra, Ineos, Grenadier, European Exotic Center, Josh the Auto Buyer, Hillbank Motor Corporation, and of course Magnaflow and Camberg as well. Do want to say a massive thank you as well to all the volunteers for helping us out each and every week. Could not do it without you guys. Remember, if you want to become a volunteer, hit us up on Instagram at South Sea Cars and Coffee Merch. So we had all the volunteer rostering them while you're over there. Check out some of our hats, hoodies, t-shirts, landing stickers, everything you guys could possibly want from South Sea Cars and Coffee Merch. If you are volunteering, you get to bring your car in before 8:30, and then Ruby's Diner provides a free coffee and donut for everyone helping us out.
Yeah, massive thank you to Ruby's for doing that and feeding the masses, and a big thank you to the outlets in San Clemente for allowing us to be here as well. Remember, if you need to do any shopping, go to the movies, grab a coffee, come to the outlets, tell them South Sea Cars and Coffee sent you. Well, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. We'll see you back here next week for another South Ocean Cars and Coffee.
Thank you guys.